kiddos. Okay, so we got together yesterday. And shout out to the people who came in for the meet and greet yesterday. And so I just want to shout out the people who came by to meet us when we were at the Drunken Monkey Coffee Bar. Because we go to local businesses. We ain't going no damn Starbucks. Now, however, I do hope the Starbucks workers unionize. So I'm just saying that. But shout out to Jen and Durga. Thank you so much for showing up. In addition to our regular crew. Looking at you, Cam. Looking at you, Sabiha. All right. So what we're doing is we are having a fundraiser for a new action that we'll be doing. We're trying to have this action. We're trying to have the money raised by December. Okay, so let me share this with you guys. So this says Orlando Mutual Aid, donate via Cash App, Orlando RBN. Fundraising until December 2023. Our goal is $3,000 for grocery gift cards, toiletries, and warm clothes. So I'm going to go over a facet of this that some people may be like, gift cards? And because some people, don't really necessarily see like why we're doing it this way. And I'm just going to give you guys a thorough explanation as to why we're doing it this way. So of course, like a couple weeks back, it was like 2-3 weeks. Been like 3 weeks, hasn't it? Where we did the action here in downtown Orlando and we gave away toiletries with the RBN Orlando chapter, mutual aid chapter. And so one of the things that we did, and it's something that I always recommend for people to do, is to ask the people who you're serving what they need. Don't always just assume, ask them what they need. And the number one thing everybody asked about was, you guys got food? Now, in Orlando, there's city ordinances that they will either fine or arrest your ass if you serve cooked food to the homeless, especially within the city of Orlando. It's horrible. I hate it. And I know organizations like Food Not Bombs, they go through this all the time, right? I think they have the infrastructure and apparatus to deal with this more often. We're just starting and getting off the ground, right? So to combat that or to circumvent this, that's why we democratically decided for gift cards. So you can go to the Orlando RBN Cash App. It says, why grocery gift cards? Number one, people can get warm meals. So here's the thing a lot of people don't think about. You give a sandwich, you give some chips, you give a protein bar, you give these things to people who are homeless, which is nice. But how often do they get a hot meal? They don't get it that often. So this is a way for us to get, a grocery gift card, maybe a Publix gift card or something like that, where they can go into the store, use that gift card to get hot food so that they can eat something warm. Why not? Why not? Right? And one of the things that gets on my nerves is the phrase, beggars can't be choosers. And they'll say, well, this is like, for instance, okay, I got this from my dialysis because one of the guys, patients with dialysis, he'll give this stuff away. But like, they'll give you something like this, right? They'll give you some a bag of Cheetos or whatever. And then what ends up happening is it's like, yeah, something that's low in nutritional value that doesn't really fill you up. And not to, knock anybody, but if that's what you can do, then that's what you can do. But if you can do something better, then why not, right? These are human beings, a hot meal is important. 2, respects dietary restrictions. How many people out there are actually diabetic? How many people out there are dealing with different dietary restrictions? Some people may have religious dietary restrictions. What do I look like giving a pepperoni pizza to somebody that's homeless but Muslim or Jewish? What do I look like? Right? Now I could do cheese, but you know what I'm saying? What if we made ham sandwiches and the last sandwich we have is a ham sandwich and the person is Muslim? The fuck? How are we going to do that? We could do turkey. That's fine. But what if the person's a vegetarian? You'll be like, well, beggars can't be choosers. You can take it or leave it. No, man. We try to meet the people where they at. So guess what? Here you go. Gift card. Go to Publix and go and get what is right for you. I believe in giving choice to people who are living under duress, but giving them a real choice, not just, well, you either take this or leave it. No. How is that giving them dignity? I think that's something that people really need to recognize in their minds and hearts. When you look at somebody that's houseless or homeless, are you willing to give them that dignity? Let's continue. Let's people buy food consistencies based on their dental health. Some people ain't got no teeth. Some people got bad teeth. Some people got sensitive teeth. What I look giving a hard ass protein bar to somebody that's homeless that may be using dentures, or they may be having a few missing teeth, or if I'm giving them potato chips, right? And those are a little too hard for them to chew. How is, that's not fair. You got to think about people like that too. And most of the people that we were serving when we did the action a few weeks ago were boomers. Boomers. Gen X and boomers. They're older. You got to be cognizant of that. Number 4, allows people to get the food of their choosing. People are like, well, beggars can't be choosers. Guess what? We're allowing them choose because we want them to have dignity in the choosing of what they want. I'm not going to sit there and go, well, they're going to have this as if I'm their father. I'm not their daddy. No. And even if I was their daddy, how many of you parents ask your kids, okay, what do you want? You guys go through the drive-thru. What do you want? You guys give that dignity to your kids, but you won't give that dignity to somebody that's houseless or homeless? Like, I understand that some people, they can do what they do and they offer a few choices when they cook, something like that. That's fine, right? And I firmly believe in that too. But since we don't want to get arrested and I don't like the police and I don't want to deal with their ass, well, then this is the next best thing. And this also allows people who are homeless to be able to choose what the hell they want. If they want to go and get a public sub, whether it's a hot sub or a cold sub, they can get that. If they go to Publix and they want to get themselves some rice with some collard greens and some fried chicken and a Hawaiian roll and get one of them Publix, raspberry teas, well, okay, cool. I'm down for that. But that's something that they chose, not us. Something that has more higher nutritional value. Maybe they can get some fruit for themselves. Maybe they might be homeless with a pet, and maybe they might be able to get some dog food. You know, it's dignifying the people who are our neighbors, where their dignity has been stripped away. I think that's important. And number 5, circumvents legal ordinances against food distribution. Like I said, in many cities and in many counties, they deem it illegal to distribute food. So what do? So this is why this is one of the number one things that we are pushing towards. This is why the number is as high as it is, because number one, we want to double the number of people that we help. Number two, the gift cards are going to be the bulk of what we are doing for the people on the ground. And we'll also be continuing the toiletry packages, the care packages, because that was actually a big hit with the people, because that's something that they need. And also, we'll be building class consciousness, getting our faces out there so that people recognize, okay, they're here to actually legitimately help out the community. And then as they ask questions, and as people who may not be houseless or homeless ask questions and go, well, what are you guys trying to do? Like, what's your purpose? That's when we start talking about building the class consciousness, talking about, wouldn't it be nice if you as a worker actually had a democratic say in your workplace, and the profits that you made was shared among all, so that you determine how your workplace is ran and you determine how much everybody gets. You get to vote for your managers. You get to determine, and you get to have a say legitimately on, housing for all, everybody having health care. You get to stop the police from harassing you day in and day out, either because you're poor or because of the color of your skin. That's the type of society we're working towards. And this is why we go out there to build a base to show them what could be. That's what this is for. So let me put the link in the chat. It's actually at the top of the chat too, if you guys would like to, but just for easy access, I want to put the link in the chat as well. But there you go. You guys would like to donate to the Orlando RBN, and I will literally shout people out. Now, after the stream, if you guys continuously donate, hopefully you will, I will be shouting you guys out on Twitter. Just like last time, I'll be shouting all y'all out. If you don't want to be shout out, if you want to remain anonymous, put in the notes section, please keep me anonymous. All right? Because that's important. Because some people, they really don't want their business out there like that. And that's okay. If you want to be anonymous, just put in the notes section, anonymous. And I won't shout you out, right? But I'm automatically going to do it to anybody who doesn't say anonymous, by the way. Because I want you guys to be acknowledged, and I want to thank you, because you guys literally helped us out so much that we actually went over our goal from last time, which helped us out tremendously. So we're doing this now. It is the 8th of October. We're trying to get this done by December. So we literally have almost 2 whole months to raise $3,000. So if you guys can, and please, if not, please share. So this was actually shared not just here on Twitter. I shared on my Instagram. I shared on my Facebook. I shared it in the community section here on RBN. I shared it in my community section on my channel. And I also put out a TikTok as well. So I'm covering all the bases, baby. So if you guys can, then please make sure to do that as well. I'm going to be checking the Cash App right now. Okay. All right. So thank you so much to William for the $20. So thank you so very much. You just helped us and got us started. Appreciate it. So we're on our way. We definitely are. So thank you so very much. So once again, if you guys have not, you guys can go to Orlando RBN to donate to this. If we can get, let's say, if we can start, if we can, before I end the stream, if we can get to like $200, I think that'd be awesome. We can get like almost 10% of the way there, like 8% of the way there, 7.5% of the way there. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, so far we're at $20. I wonder if anybody went on any of my other. Let me check this really quick. Because then, I'll transfer, Sorry, guys, if I'm taking a little bit of time, but I'm just checking these things, and these things, my phone's not as fast as I would like for it to be. I need a new phone. Oh, boy. Being broke sucks. Okay, no. That's there. And then, and oh yeah, we're also going to be giving away, trying to help people with warm clothes for the winter. Now, as far as Florida goes, it doesn't get that cold here. It stays hot most of the time throughout the year. So, as far as people who are, as far as it getting cold here, like a majority of the winter, it'll be between the mid to high 50s. Majority of the winter, you'll get some days where it dips down to like 35 degrees. You'll have that like 1 week will dip down to like the mid 30s. But for the most part, it will be around the mid 50s, the low to mid 50s typically. So just to let you guys know. So if you guys are watching and, you guys would like to contribute for people to stay warm, that's also important too, because we don't want people to be stuck out here while it's cold as well. But I think I just got another donation. All right. Meme Lord. Oh my goodness. All right. So that. Gosh. I need to read first before I say anything. Idiot. All right. So thank you very much. We got another donation, so thank you so much for that. And all right, and what I'll do is RBN Live. Then I'll be back to talk about this, because there's, more people typically that are in. But yes, like I said, if you have not already, then this is what. Let me put this down. This is what we're going to be doing by December, because we're trying to get this done so that we can help more people as quickly as possible. So, yes, Orlando Mutual Aid. And if you guys would like to, you guys donate at $Orlando RBN fundraising until December. And our goal is $3,000 for grocery, gift cards, toiletries, and warm clothes. And please do not think that your $1 donation is too inadequate. It's not. Or if you don't have anything at all, you can just share. Just share it. That's fine. I don't care. Share it. Let's just let people know. Use your voice, because that's what matters. And I think that's something that a lot of people, they may feel like, oh, well, I don't really have enough to make a significant impact. You don't have to. Even if it's $1. Okay. I'm going to give you the same amount of excitement for that $1 as somebody that gives me 100, because that probably was your last dollar. Now, make sure you take care of yourself first, but if you have that $1 extra, that's what I mean. So, all right. So, I got to head out because I'm hungry. And that smoothie that I had, it just didn't hit. So, I got to find something to cook. We'll find something. Whatever.